welcome back to Tomato Take 2. Last of the tomatoes, at least the ones I purchased. I do have a small amount that I grew this year, but I have plans for them. I already picked them just as they were blushing because of the high pest count we have around here, and they will ripen up over the next week or so. And I have plans for them. But this was the last quarter bushel that we needed to get done. So I got up extra early this morning and got them all roasted. All the tomatoes, I washed them, I cut them in half, put the cut side down and roast them like we did the other day. And we're gonna make a huge batch of tomato sauce. And I'm not going to add too much to this tomato sauce because I want it to be a versatile tomato sauce. I can turn it into spaghetti sauce. If I just need tomato sauce, plain tomato sauce for a recipe, I'll have it. Pizza, you know, anything like that. Chili, lasagna, all the good things. So we're just gonna do minimal ingredients. I think I'm definitely gonna add some salt. We'll add lemon juice. And I'm debating about adding a bay leaf to each jar because one of the ladies in our Women in Homesteading group, they're very Italian, her words, and when they make tomato sauce every year, they just do salt, I'll add some lemon juice, and a bay leaf in every jar, and I like that idea, so I think I might do that, and I have some beautiful bay leaves I could use. So I got out the old roaster, because I find it the easiest when I'm doing this, to use my roaster, and this is an 18-quart roaster from Nesco. I love this thing. I make my broths in it, I make my sauces in it, I make my apple butters, you name it. I roast chickens, turkeys, whatever I need in here. So like I said, I roasted all the tomatoes. I just put the last few in. I got them all done, and boy, I am definitely doing that going forward. Not only did that salsa taste amazing yesterday, and I think part of it was the roasting of the tomatoes, the skins just pop right off. So I am going to, so this is an all day thing. This is why we're starting so early. I'm going to cover it for a little while because this recipe also gives me a 2-for-1. I'll be draining off the juice and canning the tomato juice, and let me tell you, adding a jar of tomato juice to your chili is phenomenal. We did it all last winter, and when I ran out, we definitely noticed a difference in the chili when I didn't have any more tomato juice. So we are going to strain off and right into jars, get them capped, and get them right into a canner today. So yeah, it'll be a long day. We won't get to canning this till later, but we're gonna let it go. It's still fairly early this morning. I'm gonna cover it and we will check on it in a couple of hours. Hopefully it'll have some juice for us that we can drain off. And then at one point, the last hour or so, I take the lid off. So any extra liquid will evaporate. So we will see you in a little bit. We are off to Uptown because the kids need some things that we have to do. So we'll be back in a little bit.
My wish is that you don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I'm running and you should too, and hit that subscribe button. I know what you've been asking yourself. How can I make a difference? I'm just one person.
I can make a difference, but I'm just one person.
Well, my friends, I'm here to tell you that it's free, quick, and easy. Share this video on your social media and make that difference today.
So I am just straining off all the juices and putting them right into clean, hot jars I just took out of the dishwasher. They're still pretty warm. I have 3 here. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna get. And I moved down from the stove because I needed the stove to start canning. And I'm gonna leave a 1-inch headspace. Lots of juice in here. I'm gonna get off as much of the juice as I can. I'll leave the cover off for the next hour, and then I'm gonna come in with my immersion blender and make this sauce. So as you can see, a lot less liquid in there, and I got 3 1.5 pints and 1 pint, and I'm gonna go get them started right now in my canner. I forgot I need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in the 750 milliliter, and I just put 1 tablespoon in the 500 milliliter or the pint jar. That's an important step. Make sure that you have your right pH going forward. So, okay, now I can get them in the canner. So I have them just covered with water, and I'm going to treat those 1.5 pints like quarts. So we're going to water bath can for 40 minutes. The pint jar is only 35 minutes, but I'm obviously going to do all 40 because the bigger jars need 40. So water bath time, 40 minutes. Whoops. Okay, start. And then when I start seeing steam, which will take 25 to 30 minutes, when I start seeing steam, I have to hit the start again, and that counts down the 40 minutes. So there, we got some tomato juice going already. This has been cooking for a while, and quite a bit of it has cooked down, so I'm just gonna start immersion blending it to get it to my sauce. If you don't have an immersion blender, you can put this all into a regular blender, blend it all up, and put it back in here, or you can put it through a food mill. Already unplugged it and turned it off. I'm just gonna put the lid on, and I'm gonna go harvest a bunch of basil leaves, and we will get this canned up. So I just wanna say, I know I can pressure can that tomato juice too, but I know a lot of you don't pressure can, so I wanted to show you the water bath canning instructions. Also, I didn't wanna wait around for my water bath canner for the sauce to be done and do it all in one big batch, because I wanted to get that canned as soon as I could because it was hot. And the water was really hot and the jars were really hot, so I wanted to get them all in there. And I don't know if I could honestly fit everything into one batch. So this way, I'm pretty sure I'll get all my sauce, fingers crossed, into the water bath canner, so that's why I'm using it as a water bath canner today. I went out and picked some basil. Oh man, and look at the size of that one. So we're gonna, well, darn it, brand new jar. And it's cracked. Oh, infuriating. Those are brand new. I just bought them. I might be writing to Bernadine to let them know. Oh, that's, darn it. Okay, we're gonna put a basil leaf into each jar. I have 6 ready. Also gonna add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And now I need, for this size jar, it will be 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon for smaller jars. The salt's optional. This is probably one of the few times you will see me put salt in one of my pressure canner or any kind of water bath canning, or pressure canning. You'll see me do this because I like the salt in the tomato sauce. So we want a 1/2 inch headspace. One and a half pints of sauce and 3 1.5 pints of tomato juice and 1 pint of tomato juice out of 50 tomatoes. It's kind of shocking. I mean, it's a good amount, but it's kind of shocking how little you actually get from 50 pounds of tomatoes. And this will not last us all year. Like, I definitely am gonna have to make more, but for now, I am done with tomatoes. I am exhausted. Tomato day is always a long day, and it's been 2 long days. So we'll see you tomorrow, friends, for the next day in the Every Bit Counts challenge.